Hey there, Corinne here. I have a message for you. Maybe you think that your burnout is linked to doing too much. But what if your burnout isn't linked to doing too much, but from actually abandoning yourself over and over again, which then leads you to do too much, yeah? It's not just exhaustion, but it is the quiet ache of putting everyone else's needs ahead of your own over a long period of time. Now, whether it's in a relationship, your job, or even your own business, if you're an entrepreneur, yeah, burnout often begins when you are constantly showing up for others, but not for yourself. You override your needs, you ignore your limits. Maybe you're not even aware of your limits, and you slowly begin to disconnect from what actually lights you up and what brings you joy. Now, in a relationships, this might look like carrying your partner's emotional load, stepping into the role of a therapist or a coach, when what he actually really needs is someone else to help him work through his stuff. In a business setting, it could look like taking on work that isn't yours. Yeah. But because others are pushing back or avoid responsibility, or well, maybe they're just looking out for their own well-being, it quietly ends up on your plate. And you being the capable, woman that you are, you just get on with it. Now, all of these, dynamics, they are not always dramatic, but it's over time where they really begin to drain you and they pull you away from yourself. Now, the way back to yourself is not another to-do list. It's really about just coming closer to yourself first and asking, well, what do you need to feel nourished, to feel fulfilled, to feel alive and happy again? Because when you begin to answer that, boundaries become clearer, not as a defense that you put up out there, but as an act of, being connected to yourself, being at home in yourself, inhabiting your body. Healing from burnout and learning to hold healthy boundary begins inside, and it includes the body. It's about becoming familiar with the old patterns that no longer serve you, that make you, be in a certain way in the world, and learning to catch the signals before you abandon yourself, and slowly cultivating a new way of being in the world, being in relationships. Yeah. So be brave, come closer, and reclaim your needs and your voice. That's really where your freedom and more ease begins.